Good morning, guys. I am on my way down to the Kia dealer, which will be my new dealer now for any kind of warranty service, since I've got 4 years, 35,000 some odd miles left on the factory warranty. But I'm going to get an alignment done. Called them up, bargained a deal for $60, so that's not bad. Be nice to have the steering wheel perfectly straight going down the roads here. It's not really that far off, but it's noticeable. I have to maintain a little pressure on the steering wheel. So just want to get rid of that, since the wife's tracks straight as an arrow without any pressure on the wheel. I know that something here isn't right, and I'd rather avoid extra tire wear and get a little better mileage, since those are both affected by alignments. So let's go get that done. Alright, just got done with the dealer here. That didn't take too long. Let's see. It took about 45 minutes. And they gave me a free wash, interior and exterior, so that's pretty cool. And it was the tow-in. They showed me the printout of the report, so it's what I thought it was. And I only know that not because I'm a car suspension expert, but because I ran a lot of RC cars in the past. And I know what the effects of the different... Well, I guess it does kind of make me a little suspension expert, but, you know, they're pretty much the same thing. But anyway, let's go back home. It's 10 o'clock. I think I'll take a rest day today. It's been, about a week and a half, 2 weeks since I took a rest day, I think. Somewhere around there. I want to figure out a new recipe to do, so I'm going to look something up and come up with an idea. Got a little shooting to do. And I got a dead frog somewhere to find in my back bedroom. I took the dog out the other night, and as soon as I opened the door, it was dark. This huge toad or frog or something hopped in, started chasing me around the room, and then disappeared. I'm like, where'd it go? I looked for it. I thought it went under the bed. I left the door open because I couldn't find it. And I thought, well, maybe it went outside. But last night, I go out in there and like, nope, something died. It's in there somewhere, but it's not that big of a room. I just don't understand where it is. The wife tossed half of the room where she had some stuff stored. The other half of the room is my studio supply stuff. I got a big work table that I built, so maybe it's under there. I'll have to look. It's about the only thing I haven't tossed in there, but I really can't pinpoint where the smell is coming from. It's just kind of in the room. But anyway, gotta find that. And then who knows what'll turn up today.
Okay, this has me baffled. I have torn apart this room. I can't find anything, and I can't even pinpoint where the weird smell's coming from. It's not normally this tossed looking, but I've had to move everything around, try to figure out what the heck the smell is. It's almost like I smell it up here at head level. When I get down on the floor, I lose it. I can't even find a spot. I've looked underneath this table. I've moved all this stuff. Moved all this stuff. I mean, I've looked around every edge, tossed all this stuff here, looked in my bags. That's what I use to, carry around light stands and everything like this. Got everything out from underneath the bed, bunch of frames and prints. Took out all this extra bedding, moved it, looked under my cabinets, everywhere. Nothing. I don't know. It's funny. The only thing weird is that house air freshener you saw me buy the other day, the wife hated it, so I took it off right away. I just tossed it back here on a chair. And it sat for a few days, but it smelled like, laundry detergent, that kind of fresh smell. This smells like, it smells like death and dog poop. It's really nasty. But I'm wondering if it was just that air freshener, because this room, I've kept it shut. We don't really use it that much, so I don't air condition it. Got the air off to it, and that air freshener just sat in here. So I'm wondering if the heat just affected it. I don't know. It's really weird. I just hosed it down with Lysol. Sprayed down the carpet, sprayed down the air. So that's all I can really smell right now is Lysol. I'll try to... Oh man, now I can smell it again over here. It's coming back. It's still here. Anyway, I'm going to keep this outdoor door open for a while and air it out. I threw away that air freshener out of here yesterday, so it's been gone for almost 24 hours. I just cannot figure out what the heck it is. I used my whole can of Lysol. There it is in the trash. Man, if that frog is in here, I mean, he was a good sized one. He was the size of my fist. So it's not like, you know, it's a little tiny thing I'm looking for. If he is in here, we've both missed him. The wife came through and she looked too. I don't think he would have, you know, hopped up anywhere. I mean, I checked in the windows and everything. It's nothing there. I don't know. Very strange. Guess I'll come back in a bit, let this air out, and see what happens.
Well, it's been a few hours here. The room has been airing out. I've got the outside door open, the inside one shut. And I don't know, it's kind of dissipating. I still can't find anything. I tossed the room again, looked everywhere, got down on my hands and knees with a flashlight again. I just can't find anything, so I have no idea. I'll try to steam clean the carpets next. You know, maybe something got on there. I have no idea. Maybe I stepped on a lizard outside and tracked it through. Who knows? Kind of weird. I've got my shipments in today. UPS, FedEx, and the mail just came. I got a bunch of cigars in for the lottery. I got in, what did I get? Oh, the wife got a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I'm waiting on client number 2 of the day to get here. Oh, and I just sold some old hard drives that I had for sale finally. It took like a month. I've had them up there on Craigslist. Sold 3 terabytes for $80. Unbelievably, they took that long to go. I mean, I had a whole bunch of people say, "Oh, be right over and pick them up," and you know, nobody. But one guy finally showed up. He was local. That's the key, I think, to Craigslist, is you want to find the people that are really close to you. Those are the ones that are actually going to show up. When I get replies from Tampa, which is 45 or 60 minutes away, they never end up coming. But I've got another client coming who needs a computer built. He's got a bunch of parts and just needs me to do the assembly and the loadout. So I just charge $50 to do that for people I know in the wedding industry and whatnot. I don't advertise that kind of work, but so that should be pretty quick. And I'm really happy with the new video card. I was going to return it since the old one turned out to be fine, but the new one, it is a little quieter, and I value very quiet fans. So I mean, the old one was really quiet too. Unless I was in a game, you didn't hear anything, and even in the game, you just heard a little bit of noise. It wasn't obnoxious by any means, but the new one is absolutely silent even in the game. The fans are much more efficient, and they spin about 500 RPMs lower, and that just made all the difference. So I'll keep it just for that. I mean, it was, you know, a couple $100 more than I wanted to spend, but I thought I needed to, so I didn't feel bad. But now that I figure out it was just a software issue, oh well. If anybody wants a perfectly good, virtually brand new MSI 560 Ti card that overclocks very well, $130, dirt cheap. I'll ship it. PayPal, credit card, check, whatever. Let me know. Anyway, I think that's it for the day. I still have to find a recipe, but I need this client to get here and so I can get some work done, and then I can finish the shoot first, and maybe I'll go to the store later. We'll see. See you tomorrow.